Ahlan, and welcome to Cairo, Egypt. I'm Sean Phillips, one of the movie guys at Yahoo Movies, and we're standing here at the base of the ancient pyramids, and this just so happens to be one of the great settings in the upcoming sci-fi movie Jumper. We'll be talking with a few of the stars, including Hayden Christensen, Rachel Bilson, Jamie Bell, and of course, director Doug Liman. Stay tuned. It's going to be a real treat.
The movie's like really essentially coming up with a new concept, a new kind of history, a new mythology of comic books. And Doug Liman is a guy who, you know, reinvents genres.
Well, it was a film about somebody who can teleport anywhere in the world. And, you know, from the beginning, I was like, why do we need to do the things that people have done before?
It was a lot of fun because we really got to define for ourselves what the rules of jumping were. And we came up with a pretty simple set of rules. You can jump to anywhere that you've been before or anywhere that you have within eyesight.
So with that in mind, it's just like, you know, the scope and scale of your movie can be whatever you want it to be, really. In shooting the movie, I visited 9 countries, you know, on the principal photography, which is kind of unheard of.
I mean, we're going to capture the magic of being able to teleport and go all around the world. Like, I don't want to shoot that all on a soundstage against green and just keep changing the slide behind him. I want you to physically feel like we did that.
It was really important to him that we had the experience of being in these different locations and they would affect us in some way.
As an actor, like, to be there really adds to it because you're having these real first hands-on reactions. You know, walking into the Coliseum when we're shooting there, we really were there. So it really was like, oh my God, you know, I can't believe I'm here.
By physically being in the places, it gives the film a level of honesty that is pretty much unheard of in I guess what you call a superhero genre film.
Welcome to the war.
I play a character called Griffin. Basically, he's just a kind of manic warrior kid who, you know, has been alone all this time, and he realizes that there's another guy, Hayden Christensen plays this character called David, who can also jump in. They kind of team up together and form a kind of brotherly unity.
No matter what, they'll kill anyone that gets in their way. That little girlfriend you're traipsing around Rome with you. I'm gonna get some takeaway. Do you want some?
I play a guy called David Rice. He's an average guy with an extraordinary ability that he's discovered he can teleport himself. He isn't by any means your typical superhero. He doesn't really ascribe to the adage, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. For him, with great power comes, you know, great opportunity.
Let me tell you about my day so far. Coffee in Paris, took a little nap on Mount Kilimanjaro. Oh yeah, and I got digits from this Polish chick in Rio.
My character, she's the female love interest in the movie, but she's so much more than that. I think she's really the center of what Hayden Christensen's character is going through. She's the grounding force and sort of the motivation. I'm gonna get you down so you can get me out of here.
What's the cooler power? The Force or jumping?
You know, very difficult to compare.
There's no doubt that jumpers would kill Jedi Knights.
I guess I'm gonna choose jumping.
You could have fun with using the Force and levitating objects and stuff, but really, what function would it serve, you know? Jumping, on the other hand, seems very practical.
Take a deep breath.